Here we begin with the mise-en-scene. Mise-en-scene is the preparation of the hotel or restaurant environment to make it presentable for the guests. Here we have Sharon Mukami, June Lois, and Chorus Ruth. The restaurant equipment are categorized into cutlery, chinaware, accessories, glassware, bar tools and equipments, and linen. One of the most essential restaurant equipment is the sideboard, where here we have Audrey taking us through the proper preparation of the sideboard. All the tools should be properly organized and arranged on the sideboard so as to aid in smooth service of the restaurant. Next is the glasses. They should be washed in warm soapy water and rinsed in warm water. Leave them out to dry, then proceed to polishing them with the steam of hot boiled water and a clean service cloth. Next, we have the cutlery. Here we see Sharon using warm soapy water to clean the cutlery first, then rinse in warm running water, and then finally soak in hot water with lemon juice and leave them for a few minutes. Then finally polish them with a clean service cloth.
Here we see Tracy polishing the chinaware. The process that she uses is to pour hot water on the chinaware and polishing it using a glass cloth until the chinaware is polished. In this section of the video, we see Chorus doing the first 5 napkin folds. Here Insia is doing the last 5 napkin folds to make them 10. We can see Brandon bringing in the mise en place for setting up the table in the restaurant for a 4-course meal. He is putting in the tablecloth very swiftly. We can see him setting up the tablecloth, measuring it, making sure it is uniform on both sides. Next, he is setting up the overlay, adjusting it at all sides, making sure that it is even on both sides. The spaces on all 4 corners of the table are even. He is using a service plate to put the table number at the corner of the table, to put the flower vase and the menages. Next, he is setting up the cutlery, making sure that they are 1 centimeter from the table, measuring using his thumb. We can also see him setting up the dessert covers, putting the knife and the fork facing the right position, and also measuring the distance between the main meal covers and the dessert covers, making sure there is enough room for the plate of the guest. Putting the cover plate on the left side of the guest together with the butter knife. He's using the beverage tray to take the 2 glasses to the table. You can see Crystal doing the service sequence with a smile and inviting our guest, still maintaining eye contact. She is pulling the chair for Sharon, and both guests are seated. She is still smiling and maintaining eye contact. She is introducing herself and familiarizing herself with the guest while welcoming them to the restaurant. Next, she places a napkin on the laps of the restaurant of the guests with their permission. Here you can see her overturning the glasses for the guests and asking them if they would like glasses of water, then proceeding and filling the glasses of water to 2/3 of the glass. Introducing herself to the guest again and then proceeding to tell them the menu of the day. In the beverages that the guests have ordered, landing on the landing station and then composing herself and taking the beverages to the guests. He's opening the soda that the guest has ordered and using a service cloth, slowly pouring the beverage to the guest. She is coming in with the first course, which is a soup, landing on the landing station and carefully composing herself, getting ready to take the soup to the guest. Using the right hand of the guest, with permission of the guest, she places the soup on the guest table very strategically so that the guests can enjoy the soup. Has finished her first course, which is a soup, and she is clearing the guest's table from the right side, from behind the guest, coming in from the right side of the other guests, moving clockwise. She clears the soup with the permission of the guest from the right side, and she does the clearance behind the guest and excuses herself and goes to the landing station. The entree course and lands in the landing station. After that, she takes the plates to the guest using the right hand of the guest, coming from the right hand of the guest, places the food carefully in front of the guests after asking for permission and telling them to enjoy. Done with the permission of the guest, she comes in from the right side and clears the plates behind the guest, moves clockwise to the other guest, goes to the right side and with permission clears the plate from the guest behind the guest. Coming in with the main meal, she goes straight to the landing station, places her tray there, and strategically takes the plates, going in through the right side of the guest. Goes to the right side of the guest and with permission places the plate with food to the guest, with the meat or the main dish facing the guest. The next guest, she also goes through the right side and with permission places the plate in front of the guest and with the meat facing the guest and asks them to enjoy. Are done with our main meal, she goes into the right side and with permission takes the plate of the guest, clears the plate behind the guest, goes clockwise on the table, asks for permission from the other guest, clears the plate behind the guest, and then goes clockwise to the landing station. Proceeds to remove the butter plate and the menages from the table of the guest after the main course, with the permission of the guest, of course. From the right side of the guest, with the permission of the guest, she crumbs the table from the right side of the guest, then to the left side of the guest, while carefully placing the dessert covers in front of the guest. In with the dessert, after excusing herself, she places the dessert in front of the guest from the right side, moving clockwise on the table, places the other dessert on before the other guest from the right side and asks them to enjoy. Guests are done with the dessert. She comes in from the right side, clears the table after excusing the guest, moves anti-clockwise and clears the other guest's table behind the guests, moves clockwise to the landing station. The guests for visiting and invites them over to another event that the chef will be hosting and thanks them for their cooperation overall.